Hey fellas, first off, I just want to say we've done a really great job this season keeping the ball over our net. Um, Work rate's great, it's top. Our midfield's really strong, probably technically and just in terms of fitness, our strongest group on the field. Backs have been working really hard. I just want to make a little. This video is just to make a little tactical adjustment so that we can give our forwards um, some better looks at goal and get them in the game a little bit more. So this is our base formation. You guys know it. You've seen it plenty. What I want to do this week against Panenkas is I want to focus on getting our wings up in these channels here and looking for a ball out in front of them or to them where they can press all the way to the touch line, get really deep up the field, and then really pattern our movement off of them. So maybe the 9 coming in here, 10 a little bit, backside, back post kind of, 8 kind of in this zone looking for a space for a ball in from that 7 from this winger here, and then the 11 also getting backside to clean anything up, maybe hovering out here. Okay. um, just to give you, this is my first time with this software. uh, but here's like some of the potential passes. It could be to the 9, then you maybe a little give and go here right along the baseline to get a shot in, or another ball over to the 10. um, or maybe the 7 is looking for a ball at the top of the box to the 8, or something backside to the 10, or maybe even it gets through, 10 leaves for 11 and they're able to shoot. So you get the point. What we're trying to do is really create the attack from the wing and get down to the touch line with it, because that really gets everybody forward. It eliminates some of the offsides calls we've been getting. Now, on the backside of this, what can't happen this week and what's happened in previous weeks is we allow all this space right in here. So all this space, it's not where I wanted that, but let's go here with it, is problematic, because if they get a transition ball and they can get some steam here, they can get some players forward. Now we're pinned back a bit. So front side, meaning the side that the ball is on, let's say the ball is with this 7, I want that 3 coming up, and we're gonna have plenty of subs, especially at the right and left fullback position, and the back position, so that we can make these runs, because it's gonna be no joke. The 3 has to get up into this space, and I want the 5, the center back over here, to really kind of support that 3. And what'll happen, 6 will bump up in here, but the opposite side, so the backside center back, is going to shift over a little bit, stay central, and the backside fullback is going to really kind of sink in and almost be like a second center back. So if you're backside fullback, you should be sinking in, and if you're frontside fullback, you should be pushing up. You're even providing a little bit of support for our wing to pass here. You're providing a passing option. All right. So wings are going to be running, which means we're going to be using a lot of subs at our wings. If at any point you're gassed and you just can't make that run, call somebody in. We're going to have, I think, 8 subs this week. So don't be shy as a fullback to get a sub and run your tail off. Because like I said, we got to cover this space. The 5 is going to kind of provide a little bit of cover. So if the 3 gets beat, if that fullback gets beat, the 5 is there to support, and then we have both guys kind of shifting over on the backside. The way that would look, obviously, if you're going the other way with it, let's see, the 3 goes back here, 2's out here, 2, 3. So everybody goes back into their position. Excuse me again with this software. I've never ran it before. Pretty basic. There we go. Box to box. There's our forwards. So on the other side, basically it's going to look like our 11. And I'm actually going to have Roger start here, because we've had some issues with him up here. The way he runs onto the ball, we've got a lot of offsides calls. I think that with his speed and his ability to press that touch line, let's get him out here. He's got a little bit of space, a little bit of a cushion. before he hits that back line. We get an early ball out to him. The 10 kind of plays near post to look for a quick pass from him, maybe a 1-2. The 9 is playing a little bit more on the back post. The 8 gets to choose a spot here. So if the 8 chooses, let's say, a spot closer to the 11 in here, I want the 6. Our midfields know how to play. I don't need to tell you guys how to play, but I guess general principle is if the 8 goes right, then 6 should be filtering into a space in the left on attack when we're getting into our final third. But we all know that the 6 really is that holding mid and ends up kind of in this space and isn't going to end up in here that much, but maybe does a little bit of adjustment based on which side the 8 goes, whether it's right or left. If the 8 wants to go out this way, sees that option. I just did that. That was cool. Sees an option back here because the 9's maybe floating in here. 8 sees here. The 6 should be kind of filling in some space there. Either way, the 7 hangs out here because a lot of times this ball comes across and it fizzes across. I want the 7 cleaning up anything wide out here. So not getting too tucked in here off the edge of the box, but ready to clean up anything and be a pressure release. And then, of course, this being the front side, I want that fullback right up in that space, okay? The 4 supporting, and then the center back shifting over, and then this kind of hanging out right in here, central protecting the middle of the field should they transition. Honestly, that's about it, guys. Everybody's got to run because we can't give these guys space. With space, they're going to get numbers, and with numbers, they're going to have options, and they're going to kind of run us ragged. I think they bring about 20 guys, but we got about 20 guys. We just need to use them. We can't be disorganized whenever we're coming in. I want you to know exactly. I'll post the lineup here today, and you'll see exactly, what positions you'll be filtering in for. If you need to watch this video once or twice or something, I know it's not a good video, but it at least gives you an idea of what we're doing in attack because we just need to be organized. It's not a matter of, getting in the game and then saying, what am I going to do with this position? It's what are we doing with this position? Because if we do that from the beginning of the game, I guarantee you we're going to create a lot of opportunities. The 9 and 10, when that ball goes wide, if they want to cross, 9 wants to go in here, 10 wants to go in here, I want you to really badger their center backs. Just give them hell, confuse them, take steps in behind them to get them looking over their shoulder, and then drop back. Really pester those center backs to keep them occupied. Because you're going to open up space for your other forward. But again, our forwards are staying central. They're creating problems right in front of the box, and our wide players are our targets. Whenever we get the ball out, let's go wide to them so they can get out here, they can make a play. We've got a lot of skill. We got Roger who can take a touch onto his left, and he can finish from here. He can take it down to the touch line. He can send a nice ball into the top of the box. Same thing, Isaac, others, Matt, Toby. We've got some finishers. I want to get the ball at their feet this week and really get our scoring up. So anyway, guys, thanks for bearing with me on this video. Look forward to seeing you guys on Sunday.